What struggles did Jennette McCurdy face while shooting iCarly? Why did she really leave Nickelodeon? And will she be making a comeback? Hi, I'm Janet. Let's jump right in. What's the sitch? If you grew up watching iCarly, you will be ecstatic to have heard about the reboot that will start filming in March 2021. The show will be an older version of the Nickelodeon show, as the characters, just like their fans, have grown up over the last 8-year hiatus. Partnering with the streaming service Paramount Plus, producer Jay Kogan tweeted, "People were asking what I was doing. Now I can tell you. We get to make iCarly for adults. Eek! How exciting!" What's more exciting is that the main characters, including Miranda Cosgrove, Jerry Trainor, and Nathan Kress, will be returning to their original roles. Sadly, the same cannot be said for Jennette McCurdy, the tomboyish, sarcastic Sam Puckett. Let's find out why. Once upon a time. What little girl doesn't dream of being a star? Well, Jennette McCurdy was no different. The shy little tomboy started acting at just 8 years old when she appeared on Mad TV. Before joining the cast of iCarly, she appeared in many popular TV shows like Malcolm in the Middle, Law & Order SVU, Will and Grace, and even starred alongside Harrison Ford and Josh Hartnett in the action comedy Hollywood Homicide. That's pretty impressive, right? Little did she know her fame would skyrocket with her role as Sam Puckett at the tender age of 15. Jennette fondly remembers meeting her future co-star. "When I first met Miranda Cosgrove, it was at my screen test for iCarly. I was wearing a fashionable, all-camo limited-to outfit, and she was sipping Coca-Cola. It was friendship at first sight." Aww. Happily never after. Being a child actress is not the glitz and glam it looks to be from the outside. It consists of hard work, long hours, and lots of pressure. And for Jennette, the journey was no different. According to an article in the Huffington Post, Jennette revealed that from the age of 11, she suffered from both anorexia and bulimia nervosa. The pressure to be thin in Hollywood was immense at the time, and even though she was a child, she didn't escape the scrutiny. Jennette admitted in a candid interview with E! Online that, "I quickly learned that remaining physically small for my age meant I had a better chance of booking more roles." Even though she was under extreme pressure, iCarly managed to be a successful show for 6 seasons. Jennette was at the pinnacle of her success and ready to start a new chapter of her life when tragedy struck and she lost her mother to cancer. Fans of iCarly weren't ready to say goodbye to their favorite actors, so Nickelodeon producers offered Jennette a lead role in the iCarly spin-off, Sam and Cat, which had her starring opposite Ariana Grande. The show was a hit, but only lasted 35 episodes because of the scandal and drama that subsequently ensued. What happened? Well, at this time, Jennette briefly dated NBA player Andre Drummond, and shortly afterward, a nearly naked picture of her was released on the internet. Why would he do it? Turns out, shortly before the pictures were leaked, Jennette called Andre a bad kisser in an interview she did with the Nerdist podcast, saying, "It didn't go great. No sparks. The mouths, the shapes weren't right." This caused much scandal, especially for a Nickelodeon star, a platform generally aimed at children. The pictures also led to a rift between her and her co-star, Ariana Grande, whose publicist didn't want to tarnish Ariana's image by associating with someone like Jennette. These trying circumstances only served to exacerbate her eating disorder and already precarious mental health. The stress of having to be on all the time got to me. I became even more fixated on food and my body. I monitored every bite I took. I exercised obsessively. I measured my thighs with a measuring tape every night before bed, Jennette revealed in an interview with Huffington Post. Adding fuel to the fire were the second season negotiations, where Jennette found out just how much more money Nickelodeon was offering Ariana, even though they were both leads in the hit series. What was her response? To boycott the 2014 Kids' Choice Awards, where Sam and Cat won Favorite TV Show. Her absence had the rumor mill running wild. "I was put in an uncomfortable, compromising, unfair situation, and I had to look out for me," she explained. This unfortunate series of events led to discord on set, where it was rumored that the actresses started showing up late to work and emotions ran very high. Ariana's music career had also just taken off, which added extra pressure to the situation. But sadly for Jennette, the negative experiences had taken its toll, and in 2017, she decided to quit acting and pursue writing and directing. In an interview with Elite Daily, Jennette admitted, "I had to kind of fight the demons on my own time. I went dark. I went off social media. I quit acting. I had to make these pretty big life decisions in order to deal with my stuff. my life. Making a comeback? For Jennette, stardom as a child was not good for her, and because of the emotional and psychological turmoil she had lived through, it didn't sit well with her that kids saw her as a role model. Jennette hasn't been afraid to express that she wasn't happy with the work she has done in her life, saying she felt shame for pretty much most of her resume. "I never got the chance to be cast in a project I was proud to be a part of. Now, I have a better chance of making things I'm proud of than getting cast in things I'm proud of." Fans of the show were disappointed to hear that Jennette would not be reprising her role on the reboot. And Jennette herself has been quite tight-lipped about the whole thing, not even mentioning anything on her social media platforms. Seemingly declining to comment, Jennette has used the time to advertise the podcast she is currently working on, called Empty Inside. Want to know more about the iCarly cast? Check out our other videos about your beloved actors from the show. Thanks for watching, and stay awesome!